Okay, I believe we need one more book, so let's do this. If we need more, we will find out very shortly. So we've got the one book. I need 2 diamonds and 4 obsidian. And you know what? I don't have any obsidian. Welcome, friends. I'm Clobberstomp, and this is Colony SMP, my Patreon reward server. How are you guys doing today? I'm having a great day, and I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day as well. This is my Patreon reward server where you guys can get a reward and come play with me. I would love to see your builds, and I hope that is something that you would be interested in. If so, please consider joining by checking out my Patreon or becoming a member on my YouTube channel where you're probably watching this. Awesome. So let's take a look. I like to do a little tour of what we've done so far. Last episode, we did a ton of gathering. We went on adventures in the last 2 episodes. So now I have taken the liberty of putting together all of these things. I planted the trees. I've been farming. I've got spruce. We've got pale oak. We've got the only tree that we're missing actually is mangrove trees. I haven't found a mangrove forest yet. We've got tons of sheep. I've been breeding them up and getting their wool. We've got little piggies and some chickens. We've got tons of chickens and cows. Yeah, really nice stuff. I built a little, what are these, cocoa beans farm, and we've got our other farm down here. All of our crops, so I planted all of those. We'll have to do some chores in a little while. We've got our cactus, and then we've got all of our sugar cane, and I've been just kind of going through and chopping things down, planting, chopping, planting, choppy, chop. Lots of fun stuff. I also built a little bone meal farm, so I can put extra seeds and things in here. It'll turn into compost and will turn into bone meal. So yeah, really cool stuff. I also organized all of my items. Let's take a look. I put all of my blocks in here. So we've got mostly blocks on this side. I've got my terracotta and stuff on this side, and then my other miscellaneous things. And I think this will really tide us over well. We've got a nice miscellaneous chest. I've got a growables chest, and we've got flowers, and we've got another technical chest for other things like that. Yeah, I've done a little bit of mining, not too much. I don't have too many things, but before we get started on that, I do want to do a lot more mining. But yeah, I've made progress. Most of the shell is completed on the outside, so I don't need any more scaffolding. I did some trim work on the top to make it look really nice, and I have yet to place the bells up in the bell tower. But I'm running into some creative blocks here with how I'm going to handle the sides here, so I haven't really worked on that for a little bit, but it's a really good place to start. And I moved my bed up here for a little bit more safety, and we can check out the wonderful sunset. Look at that. Oh man, we did get a gold member, so super huge thanks to Inning Beninning, where I will be getting their skin. They have started on the server, and I believe he is getting his skin, so I can start putting him up on the gold channel or the gold statue. So his skin's going to go up there, so I'm really excited. Stay tuned for that. So super huge thanks to Inning Beginning. Actually, what we can do, one thing is, let's get some wood, and what we will do is we will make ourselves a sign. Okay, let's do that. Let's get a couple signs here, and we'll go and we'll do this, and we got 3 signs, so that's good. And I'm hoping for the night to go down so we can just sleep real quick. There we go. And then what we will do is we will go place a sign on the structure for him. We haven't put his face up there. That's something I'm going to do in a future episode, but super huge thanks to them for joining. I'm very excited to be able to play with you, so welcome to the server, Inning Beninning. I believe that's how you pronounce their name. I'll have to look it up when we put the sign in there. And then will sunflowers give me, oh, I don't need sunflowers. We need dandelions. And I think if we do that, we get yellow dye. That will be for our gold members. I think you can dye signs. Let's take a look. Okay, super huge thanks to Inning Beninin for getting us the first gold membership. We're going to place your plaque right here, and we're going to place it down. Inning underscore Beninin. I think that's how you pronounce it. If I messed it up, I will most certainly correct it, but I believe that's right. And I think we can even dye it. Yeah, look at that. And we've got our first gold member. So super huge thanks. Thank you so much, Annie Benini, for becoming a member. It is greatly appreciated, and I look forward to hanging out with you on the server in the future. I did end up spelling that name wrong, but I did get it corrected over there, so just be aware of that. What do we want to work on today? With all of those things aside, and all of the thanks and recognition shoutouts, we are ready to get started for the day. Well, I've done a lot of mining, I've done a lot of chopping trees down, choppy, and we've got some things going, and I've went through a couple of tools. So I think it's time for us to get ourselves an enchanting table, right? We need to get that going. So I need some books, which we have a bunch of books, which is great. That's why we looted and raided things like we did. And we probably need ourselves some of those. And we need, what else do we need? Not that chest. I'm still getting used to where all my things are. We need some leather. That is what the cow farms are for. Sorry guys, I killed all your brothers. And then our sugar cane. We need a bunch of paper. So let's see if we can get this going. So let's get all of our paper here. And I think we just use all of it, right? We've got 64 things of paper. And I think if we go like this and like this, that's another 21 books. And that should be more than enough. Because now we can go through here and get another thing. And I believe we can make a bunch of bookcases. So we can go here. That's 19. I think all you need is 15, right? Is that it? I can't remember. So that gives us 18. If we do this and go here, we have 19. That gives us 19 books. Can't remember exactly how many bookcases you need. Where do we want to put this? I think for now, we're going to put it up here. And I think what we'll do is we will put our enchanting table right in this spot. So let's go around like so. And that is a perfect place for that. And I think if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you just need, is it 18? I can't remember exactly how many it is. Let's just put that there. Okay, perfect. Okay, I believe we need one more book. So let's do this. If we need more, we will find out very shortly. So we've got the one book. I need 2 diamonds and 4 obsidian. And you know what? I don't have any obsidian. Okay, I picked up the obsidian. I picked up enough to also make a nether portal because we have yet to do that. And we got ourselves an enchanting table. Woohoo! Doesn't give you an achievement for that? That's kind of weird. And it does appear as though... Okay, we're good. Let's grab ourselves some lapis. We need to get some better tools. So on here, let's grab some lapis. I've got 30 levels, so we can get a max level enchant. And we're going to start with our pickaxe because that's most important. So efficiency 4, that's awesome. All we got was efficiency 4, so we're just going to lose it faster. That's kind of a bummer. If we do it again, will it let us do anything? No, we're going to need to make an anvil. All right, the next thing I think we should do is this one. Oh, okay, we've got Unbreaking, Fortune 2, and Efficiency. That's fantastic. And we are now underneath the 30 levels, so we can't do another one. So we got 2 nice little enchants here. I think the other thing that we can do, how much iron do we have? Do we actually have enough for an anvil? Oh no, I made an anvil. I totally forgot about it. But where did I put it? That is the question. Anvil. Okay, let's put that in there, and we should be able to get ourselves some more enchants and things like that when needed. Okay, with our newfangled equipment and new updated things, I came down to the mines. I started moving some blocks around, and I ran into this lava pool, and I thought, well, maybe there's a way to get around it. And I'm mining this way, and I'm mining this way, and I hear a bunch of spiders, and I'm like, well, what the heck? So I decided to pillar up to go around the lava, and look at this. I found this epic cave. How cool is this? So this is definitely something that we're going to be able to explore, and it does make me a little nervous coming up here because it is not good. Ooh, look what we found. Okay, nice. Let's light this up first so we don't get spidered. Okay, well, we now have an endless supply of spiders, so that's cool. Okay, good. Very good. Awesome. And then we've got this whole mine shaft here, so I think that we could... wow, look at this. It's massive. It's a huge cavern. Oh my goodness, and it looks super creepy. Okay, we need to watch out. Oh, there's another guy over here. Watch out, buddy. I did not get my sword for sharpness, so that might have been a little bit of a mistake. Let's go run past. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He did go way up high. Come at me, buddy. There you go. Peace out. Nice try. Okay, we've got a nice little cave area to explore. And wow, look at this. It's such a huge lava pool. We can definitely... I already see some things for like mining. There's some redstone out there. And I think I saw some other stuff. There's some diamonds there we could probably go get. And stuff like... I think there might even be some more over there. And this is really nice. There's all these chains. I like that it's so huge of a cavern, and we can kind of get all these chains too. So that's really nice as well. Okay, so go away. Okay, so I've been running around here. I came up here. I didn't even see these diamonds. I just went kind of up here because there was a mob up here, so I killed him. And then I went through here, and then I came back, and I'm like, oh, there's diamonds. So I want to make sure to show those for you. And our pick is really fast. It's really nice. There's also some gold here. I've just been exploring this cave. It's quite big. There's a lot to explore here, which is really nice. So I'm quite excited. If I find some other things, I will most certainly bring them back. You guys have all seen these caves before. They're kind of not anything that we're not used to, right? Pretty simple stuff. I haven't found any loot chests yet, unfortunately, so it would be really nice if I did. But alas, I have not. Okay. Well, in my travels, I have come across a huge cavern. Check this out. Look at this another massive cavern. And, oh geez, what was hitting me? No. Something shot me. That's my guess. I found this huge geode, I believe. So if we go down here, look at this. I believe that's what it's called, a geode. I have not actually worked with one of those in vanilla Minecraft yet, so I'm wondering if we can get these, and then if there's a way to silk touch these so we can get budding. I think there's like budding ones and other kinds, but I cannot recall. I have to look it up. This is a new thing for me, so I've seen it in modded, but I have yet to see it in vanilla. Okay, let's take a look at our loot. So I've made it back. I found over like a stack and a half of iron. I found a mine cart with a chest which had some glowberries and name tags in it. I found a ton of gold, and I found 33 diamonds in that cave. I haven't even finished the whole cave either, which is really nice. So there's definitely some more to be explored. So I'm going to organize all my loot, and before we do that though, I do actually have another enchant. So we now have up to 30. We're almost at 31, which is really nice. One thing I did not find when I was down there was any lapis, which is kind of interesting. So let's grab our lapis. Let's go up here and see if we can enchant another. Let's try our shovel. We want to get that going. Efficiency 4. Okay, we haven't got the best enchant starting out, but that's okay. Let's complete some of our chores by doing all of the farming. Let's get our carrots and our beets and our potatoes and our wheat and get those all back to growing. again, and yes, these are the things we do when we come back to spawn, which is really a good habit to get into, so that way when you do come back, you're improving all of your stocks as you continue working through your Minecraft. There's also something super satisfying about clearing your farm and then adding it again after you pick up all of your loot, which is really nice. Now, I don't have any looting or anything on my weapons or items yet, so this could be even better process when we get to that point, but eventually we will be getting a lot more material. So look at how many seeds we get from that, which is really good. So there's definitely a lot that we do. This is a nice size farm, so we're getting tons of food. The nice thing will be is I will make some of my chests public if I can, or I will make an area that maybe isn't protected, so that way people can, when they start, they're not starting blind, they can actually start with some food and stuff like that. It's nightfall, and what better way to start nightfall than by starting another portal. Yep, we haven't done it yet. I created a spot for it right here. I wasn't exactly sure where I wanted to put it, but it's gonna go right here. There we go. Let's light that up. We've made it! But before we do that, here is a wonderful shameless plug on my wonderful dogs, Frank and Baxter. This isn't something that I've done before, but I thought it'd be really cool to show them off, because they love to have a good time. And please make sure to show and share your pictures in my Discord. And that's a great way to be in the Discord, is to share your animal pics. Alright, let's jump into the Nether. Oh baby, it's always exciting the first time. We have to be super careful because you never know how you're going to spawn, and it could be super dangerous. And what is this? We're in a crimson forest, I believe it looks like, and this is super dangerous, but look at that, we're right next to a nether fortress. This is awesome. I had no idea that this was going to be the way it is, and we're in this cool crimson forest thing. Oh, and we've got mega lava waterfalls. That is so cool. Let's do some exploring. What's that? That's a cool little guy. A warped fungus. Oh, nice. Let's kill these dudes. The whole reason for coming here, though, is to get quartz, because it is the #1 easiest way to get early game XP. So we're going to farm a ton of quartz. That's going to be my main objective here. What is that block? I don't think I know that one. Can I get it? What are you? A warped wart block. Okay. So there's so many new things. Oh. This is actually not too bad. Is that? Oh no, it's more warped blocks. I think this is it must be a warped forest, I believe. There's a bunch of the stuff in the new updates that I have yet to see and understand. So I'm thinking that maybe we should just go right over there. I don't know how easy it's going to be to get there. Oh, well, I guess it's super easy to get there. It's right next to us, okay? So, but it is a little bit scary. So let's plug that in, so just so we don't fall in there, because that would just be stupid. And we've only got iron gear, so I don't know that this is such a good idea. However, is that actually... I'm guessing maybe we just walk forward, and if we get blaze right away, oh man, that would be just absolutely spectacular, right? No, it's just the top of a... It's the top, and yeah. Oh, what's that guy? What's that? I don't know what that thing is. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to explore this right now. But my whole main objective was to get quartz. But however, I'm not in like a normal biome. So that makes there's a blaze spawner right there. So I guess we're going to go try to do that right away. Let's just do that. And take us down to where we need to be, I guess. Okay. All right, let's do, let's get our nether rack here, and we'll go like this. Let's build our staircase. No, I don't want dirt. Nothing's coming at us yet. Here we go. Let's build this down. There we go. So we do have an escape hatch if needed. There's a ton of quartz right there, so that's nice. And is that 2 spawners? There's a spawner there and a spawner there? You gotta be kidding me. It doesn't look activated yet, though. Like, they're just kind of, like, sitting there. This kind of makes me a little nervous being around so many of them. Oh, yeah, now I activated it. It's gonna come to life. Let's go. Come on, spawn. Let's get ourselves some blaze rods right off the bat, which would be just spectacular. I guess let's light this up a little bit. Will you actually spawn? Yeah, spawn. Do your thing. Come on, give me the goods. I need your blaze rods. Come on, you can do it. Well, this is uneventful. Come on, man. Okay, I have made it back from the treacherous nether, and I have lure. Oh my gosh, I really don't want that. I guess let's just choose sharpness first. Lure. No, we want protection 3. Okay. Knockback. Ah, man, I really want to get myself fire aspect. These are so bad. Let's put my looting 3. Yes, there we go. Looting fee, looting 3, fire aspect, and smite. That's a good one. And then I've got one more smite 4. I would really like to get unbreaking. I don't have unbreaking on anything yet. Oh, I do have it on my axe. Let's do that. Sharpness 3. That'll help there. I think that's worth getting. There we go. All right, sharpness 3, and we can add that here. Okay. Sharpness 3. I'd really like to get unbreaking. Can we get unbreaking? I want to kind of go through these to see if we can get to a point where one of these becomes unbreaking. Oh, feather falling. That's super important. We can add that to our boots. Efficiency 4. Okay, that's good. Efficiency 4 is next, which is a good thing to have. So we can take our boots. Actually, let's make ourselves some diamond boots. Actually, I think we can just make ourselves a full set of diamond armor here. All right, we've got that, and that, and that, and then some pants. And I have enough. Cool. I always click that. Womp womp. Okay, let's put that away, and we can put those all on. Let's go up to our anvil and enchant our things. So we should be able to go here, and what do we have feather falling? We want feather falling, so let's add that to our boots. Actually, do this the other way around. So now we've got feather falling boots, which is really great. And can we add our sharpness to this? Oh, you can't. I wonder why. I wonder, does it have something to do with loot and smite? I'm guessing that's what it has to do with, but that's fine. What else did we get? Sweeping edge. What does that do? Can we add that to our sword? We can. So we have sweeping edge, smite, and fire aspect. Okay, that's nice. Power, piercing, sharpness, destiny. What's destiny? Okay, so there's definitely some things in here that I'm not familiar with, but we've made a few upgrades, so let's get rid of that, and let's now put on our new equipment and take a look. Yes, we've made it to diamond armor, and we've got some decent tools. I would like to get unbreaking on my pickaxe. I hope we can get that going before the next episode. We'll find out. Okay, so I spent some time in the nether. I gathered a whole bunch of quartz, so I've got a couple stacks of quartz. But one thing that I could not do was figure out why mob spawners are not spawning their entities. So that's kind of a little wonky. So if I come down here and I go here, it won't spawn anything. Like the blazes never spawn. So, which is weird because spawners seem to be working in the overworld, or maybe they don't, and they were just mobs that spawned naturally next to spawners. That seems a little odd to me, so I have to figure out what that is. Now, I've set most of my flags for the regions and whatnot, but it seems like, you know, mob spawning is enabled, but for some reason it doesn't show that it's enabled. So I'm not quite sure exactly what that problem is. That's something that we're going to have to fix in the future. So I'm not quite sure. So yeah, that one doesn't spawn anything either. It's kind of dormant, but yeah, it's really weird. Also, one thing I want to show you guys is that I was able to set custom spawn messages. Look at that. So when you walk into the Nether, welcome to the Nether, good luck. And then I'll show you what it looks like when we get to spawn. So let's go over to spawn and take a look, and I'll show you that there's a really cool message. It's the same message really, but you can set custom messages with World Guard and whatnot. Welcome to spawn, enjoy your stay. So those are really cool things that I added, which are pretty fun. And it's a really nice day. Look at, we've got the sun shining and all of that. Oh, we had some zombies die. Let's get those up. I feel like we didn't really get a whole lot accomplished today, but you know, it doesn't show on the server because I didn't build anything, but we do have some really, you know, our tools are getting a little bit better. We got ourselves to diamond armor. We do still have 20 levels, which is really nice. So those 20 levels can get us to the point where we're close to 30 and we can get another full enchant. So we just have to keep grinding and doing our thing. And yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. It always feels, when you go to the Nether and you do exploring, it doesn't feel like you get a lot of things accomplished because there's no like tangible benefit because you don't see any type of build or anything like that. But all right, thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It really wasn't too super involved, but you know, getting to the Nether is a natural step in Minecraft, and we made it. That place is so scary. I don't like it at all because I'm always afraid I'm going to fall into the lava. And yeah, oh, I have the transparent armor too. Look at, I can see through it, and I've got all these reflections. It's kind of neat. You can kind of see through it. Really weird. It makes me like translucent, like I'm a ghosty. Well, this is my Patreon server, and thank you for all the people that like to participate and donate to my channel, and this is for you guys, so I look forward to seeing more of you here. As always, check out the links in the description for my Patreon or join the membership, and you too can play here. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Take care and have a great day.